Flashback. Interior City Library. Day. Show Teresa sitting before a computer at the city library. She is scrolling through articles showing videos, pictures, and opinion pieces about the gate's sudden collapse and recent upheaval. Teresa reads an article outside to herself.
The nation falls to ruin, for the people's sins still thrive, much less persist. This proud monument, rising to heaven, is burned and thrown down. Dust and ash, broken stone. Yet still we do not repent. We set our minds to more perversions. We live as though we'll die tomorrow, yet build as though we will live forever. Our houses and cities and capitals stand opulent. We've set ourselves up as our own gods, while God is shut out. Thus, he leaves us to our bondage.
Flashback end. Exterior, City Gate, Midwest City, Day. Teresa continues to look at the gate. There is a growing mob of people near the gate and road, lamenting the moment's destruction and placing blame. Some begin to argue, and it looks like a fight is about to break out. A voice speaks from behind Teresa.
Your God does not delight in the blood of lambs, but I do.
Teresa inwardly flinches, but remains visibly calm. She turns around to see a demoness, Daemoklos, dark angel, Stymphala, standing several feet away. Her flesh bears a metallic sheen, and she wears sharp metal armor pieces made of feather-shaped scales over her torso, shoulders, forearms, and legs. A metallic cape shaped as folded bird wings hang behind her. Teresa lifts one hand toward Stymphala and another toward her earring.
Who are you?
Hold your peace. I'm Stymphala, and I'm only here, only to talk.
Stymphala ambles over to Teresa as they both watch the growing chaos by the gate.
What have you done to them?
Stymphala puts a hand on her chest, feigning hurt.
Moi? Why accuse me? I've never manipulated a soul. I just let them destroy themselves, let the pot heat to a boil, and then I take my claim.
Stymphala turns to look Teresa in the face.
Shall I give you a demonstration?
I don't think that's necessary.
Stymphala's cape ruffles and leaves a thin, mesmerizing cloud of glitter in its wake.
Such silly people, don't you think? What was that poem you humans wrote once? Ozymandias? Look upon that gate and despair, despair indeed.
Why do you take pleasure in others' misery?
Well, as you humans also say, you can either laugh or cry at the world.
Citizens continue to demonstrate about the fallen gate.
Now look there, and you tell me it's not funny. Here's one side who says, rebuild the gate as it was in honor of the nation that was built and the people who built it out of the wilderness they sojourned through. And the other side who says, put something new in its place, more concurrent to the times, and not commemorating old, dead, evil people who ravaged nature and slaughtered many in their expansion.
And this amuses you?
It should you as well. Aren't you a stylite? You know all is vanity then. All your Babylons are laid to waste, yet you think you're not finished. The nation is old, revere it, say the old. No, say the young, the nation is evil, replace it and you. But the old won't accept that they begat the young, who now hate them. You humans, what a delightful bunch you are.
Teresa is silent. Some of what Stymphala says is not all wrong. Stymphala looks at Teresa closely, a smirk growing on her face in open interest.
I see, child, that you agree.
Teresa steps closer to the slope.
Monuments are meant to honor virtues. A nation will survive if those virtues remain, even if all its monuments are thrown down. But if those creations remain, yet the nation has turned from God, they are nothing.
Oh, why is that?
Because they have in place of God nothing. And nothing of sensual pleasures, easy sex, shallow media, and idleness.
Ah, so you'll join the children down there who want their justice?
No.
What then would you tell them, girl?
You want monuments to feed your egos. Greater monuments are to kill the ego, to forgive, and have love.
Tell them that, and inflame their hatred more, which only helps me.
Stymphala's cloak unfurls to part into two giant wings. She throws a shower of sharp feathers toward the mob. Teresa moves to interfere, but Stymphala knocks her away with a wing. Below, several people are hit with the feathers, sticking to them like needles. The victims fall, and then more chaos ensues as they blame each other and start a bloody fight. The feathers, still in their victims, begin to absorb their blood like syringes. Teresa regains her bearings and unsheaths Helena. Stymphala throws a volley of feathers at Teresa, but she shoulder rolls away and the feathers hit the ground with an explosion. Teresa summons her armor with a flick of her saint's tears, just in time for the next batch of feathers to explode against her now armored chest. Stymphala cackles and jumps into the air, flapping her wings.